Better do that too. Alright, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you build Sparrow, or anyone that watches this video. How I build my XP spawners. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Normally, when you don't have the materials, when you're not creative, when you're in survival, this is what you want to do to keep them from spawning on you in hard. And I will even show you it works. Just like so. And then, oh, I didn't put. Nope, I didn't add host options. Nope. Oh well. Couldn't change the way it is. It's stuck on peaceful. But putting the corners just like this thing cannot spawn at all, no matter what you do, as long as you leave these. And you can leave them as long as you leave when you take out the floor. As long as you leave that block there. It don't matter if it's floating or not. As long as you leave that block with the candle on it, you'll be alright. You gotta leave it just like that. But, alright, let's go back to what I was doing. Building this. However, they will spawn out there, since that's an opening. So you have to contend with other mobs popping in and out. Or popping in every now and then. But once you close this off, you won't need to worry. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now that you've got your square, what you want to do is you want to work up. I shouldn't have took out the floor. You always want to keep the floor, but I'm just showing you how it would look when you start digging out the floor. As long as you leave these blocks like they are, the square that originally was here. If it's a 4 square, you want to put it, like I said, out on the outer edges. If it's a 3 square like this one, it doesn't matter, as long as it's the outer edges, the original structure that was stuck here. That's how you cause this thing not to spawn. Now, what you want to do is you want to look up, and you want to dig just straight up. Every now and then you want to be careful, because you might even hit a lava pocket. You might hit sand. You might hit water. Whatever you hit, you want to make sure you have a block on you to where you can go up there and patch it. Also, if sand or gravel falls on you, you want to be able to move from it quickly. Kind of want to always check the area. But since I'm in creative, I can just fly up there and catch it. But when you're in survival, you want to make sure your area that you're going to dig out going straight up is going to be okay. Because above you is where your room's going to be. That's where you're going to stand, and the mobs are going to come to you. Literally come to you. All you have to do is just stand in one area. It'll fire it off, because you'll be above it, and I'll show you how to get them to come up a chute. And now that the mobs are smarter, they know how to fight the current. Well, here's how you defeat the current, is by building a platform on top of it, because now they want to get to where you are, so they will literally go to the chute. They won't fight the water current. They'll go. They'll actually walk with the water current, and then up the chute. Then the 21 drop to their almost death, and then you just walk over and beat them with a potato. or whatever you want to beat them with. But we'll get to all of that later. I'm just doing the build for a buddy, so he knows how to build. room is done. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, now let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 layers. Alright, that sounds about. Get rid of that crap. That. Now we want to do upper, not trap chest, just chest. Okay. No, I had it right. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that wall. Since that wall there is all messed up. You want to keep this one block so not these guys can't spawn on top. So you got this one block. So this way, you're good to go. Then you come over about here. What is that? Yeah, is that about right?
Auto shutdown enabled.
No.
Power shutdown disabled.
Okay. Crouch. So you can run these over. This is even. I'm just showing you how to do. Right there. Come across. No. Hey. This is for you not to have to worry about your gear. You don't have to ever worry about ever collecting anything ever again. With this is what's nice about this little system setting up for you. This is so you don't have to grab anything from these guys ever. Okay. Not happening. Not this time. I'll be right back. Sure. Okay. More item. Now you can either use dirt, whatever is fine, but I like to use it sitting because every now and then bad things do happen every now and then. But just giving you an idea. The reason I do this with obsidian and a dirt is because you want your room to be completely dark. As much as possible, you want the room around you as dark as possible so they spawn in a lot faster. There's a little bit of light, there's a little bit of lag. So if you delete the light, there's less lag for them to spawn. But how do I keep things from spawning up here? I'll show you how to do that too, as well. But for now, let's just worry about this. And Cody, go away. You might learn something, Cody. Alright, now to the room up there, in this room. Now you got a room. Alright, now, I've gone down 6 layers. You don't have to. I do it because I want to put obsidian on this last layer. So I'll take out this layer of block so I can put obsidian down. So in case if someone's ever down below running around and they come through this area, because wherever you're, this block here is where your water is going to sit, and if they puncture a hole, then these guys can puncture down through, and then kind of messes up the system. So if you put obsidian in and they come through, they don't tend to want to break it. I mean, if you see obsidian floating above you, it usually indicates, you know, a spawner. If you know, set up the rules in your world so people know. Or it also indicates that there's lava above it. So usually people don't tend to want to break obsidian unless it's on a wall. Then, you know, those are what we call griefers. However, griefers can't get into my main worlds. You just don't have no access. Another message from Cody. Is this real life? No, Cody, this is a dream. Go back to sleep. When you wake, this will all just been a dream. Really? Alright. The heck? Yeah, you probably put obsidian on the back side of the wall, but I just put dirt, just in case if I need to ever get in the system, in case if there's a hiccup, I'm able to get in and out of the system easier. So that's another reason why I don't really put obsidian in the back wall. And like I said, I don't have to worry about griefers, so I never really have any issues. Other than the drunks. We won't say any names. There you have it, your room is done. I mean, I could finish making it look prettier and darker. I get rid of these. Which I'll do. Make it all look unified. Normally, I leave a little hole down here so I can escape from, but like I said, I'm in creative now, so there's no need for it. Alright, so this is going to be where my storage area is. So now, I've got to come over here, because this is where the system is going to be. So, I don't know why I did that. Okay, you want to leave this open like this so they have their way of coming in and out of here. So, put that there like that. Okay, scratch that. Try, I don't have to do that. Just do that. And do that. Okay. Now, so I don't waste obsidian. You can use brick, you can use dirt, it really doesn't matter. But now that you've done that part, come in and put in the dirt. That'll jack the water up. A lot of times you could automatically do it, but sometimes it doesn't flow out like it should. So this is why I just do this. It's a little extra work, but it's worth it. Get this system to work properly. Let me go one more. I thought so. Alright. I'm going to close all that water off. I know it's a pain. I set this up bigger than I normally do. Make sure it doesn't put you in any dead spots. Okay, it's literally gonna push you literally right here. Boom. So now the water pushes you right to this point here. You no longer have to worry about them fighting. However, now there is one more thing you have to do. Since this is a zombie spawner, you have to do this to it. Okay, and the reason I did that is because now when you get baby zombies, they can't go up the chute, and they cause all kinds of problems. So what you do is you just break out that one like that, and one more. Now the baby zombies will fall down there, and they'll be stuck. Now you can build a system that goes out around on the up there, and that'll drop down to where you can come over here and kill these little buggers. That's up to you. Now skeletons you don't have to do this with. It's basically zombies you gotta contend with this kind of setup, because of that they do the babies get trapped here, and then they won't allow the big ones to jump up when we go to create our signs, or chute, I should say. So now we're gonna go every other one. Which we want to sign here. Sign here. Now, since I'm in creative, I can fly up. But how you would want to do this, you put water like this, and you come up and you kind of have to bounce around for a second, trying to hold yourself in balance, and you place your sign, and then you place water, then come over here, grab a sign, place a sign, it'll fall down, it'll drop you down. Right now I'm flying, I'll kind of show you right now, but kind of come up like this, bouncing around, hold yourself in balance, put water in, grab your sign, put your sign, oh hold on, let me show you without the sign, what it would look like. What's gonna happen. Okay, bounce around, grab your sign, and boom. This is how you drop, and then you gotta come swing back up, and repeat the process. Now, but another thing I like to do is, well, how you gonna get all the water to keep doing that? Well, you're gonna have to fight your current, but if you build a little hole here, like so, come back into here a little ways, and then open this up like so, build yourself a floor, and put another water source. Now you got an endless water source. Endless. Okay? And then when you're done, all you do is just cap it off like it never existed. Alright, now let's go ahead and create our chute. Okay, now that we've got that created, we want to put glass here and there. Now I'll put the glass here once I'm finished with this project here in a second, but I'm gonna come down and make sure you're at 27, but you can't go there because that's your bottom. So you're actually want to be here. So you are what, on Y38. So you want to go 20 blocks up. Yeah, 21 blocks up from this. So you're gonna go, is how you need to go. And once you get up there, you're gonna tunnel across, and you're gonna come into this point right here. Like so. And all you're gonna do is put once you get up there to your placing, you're gonna drop one extra bucket of water. It'll push it over. Then you'll put a sign at the edge of that. The only reason I'm not going to show you guys because I'm kind of in a rush. But once you get to your where you need to be, like this will be your hallway at your design 21 blocks up. You will take a sign and you will place it. You will place a sign right like so. This will allow, as I'll show you real quick, I'm not gonna go into extreme detail, but I'm gonna do that so I can come up to here. They going up higher than that. I didn't realize it went up higher. Okay. However, when you get up here, wherever you're at, hopefully the water source will end to what you need, but you see it'll push the water source to here, and then boom, you can drop. Now the reason the water source is doing this is because I have that, and I don't have the rest of the signs in there for the rest of the chute, but as you can see, nothing comes through. Okay, so now that's dealt with. Now how do you keep these guys from running around? All you do, come in, you grab half slab. Half slab. Half slab. And half slab. Now they stand here, they can't get out. You can whack them, beat them up, whatever, everything drops in. Then you just build your system back here which I will get into later on. I'll restart another video to the second portion of this, but I got to run. But this is the kind of an idea, get you started. So here you go, Sparrow, have fun. Let me out of this.